Welcome back again to another video, guys, and in today's video I'm going to be talking about an important topic because a lot of people do fixate on win rate, and for me personally I think win rate doesn't really matter, especially for me, as within my strategy what I look for is I look for at least a 5% trade before getting involved in the market. So for me the minimum trade that I will take is 5R. Obviously a lot of people are not like that, but even this kind of works even if you've got like a 1 to 3 average risk to reward. One thing I want to start off by saying is a big shout out to Albert Burgess for this method, because when I start doubting myself I do this, and what it is it's the coin flip method, which it really does train your psychology to just reinforce that win rate doesn't really matter within trading. Because what he spoke about, I think it was in a YouTube video, or it could have even been within the Phantom community when he was a coach over there. But what he spoke about is he used to keep a coin on his desk. I think he may still do that. I'm not too sure, but he used to keep a coin on his desk, and what he would do is he would just sit and he would flip it 10 times and just see the outcome of obviously the sequence of the trades. Because within trading you have one or two options: you have a win or you have a loss. Obviously you can get a break even, but it's not considered a win or a loss. So you have two sides to trading, and obviously with a coin you have heads or tails, and you have two sides to the coin. Obviously it won't replicate trading 100%, but it's the closest thing that you can get to trading and trading probabilities. So what I've done is I've just gone on Google and I've got a coin flip simulator kind of thing. It's just straight on Google, type in coin flip and you can get it up if you haven't got a coin at hand. So what I'm basing this off is an average risk to reward of 5R, and what I'm going to do, every time it lands on tails it's going to be a 5% win, and every time it lands on heads that will be a -1. So first of all what I'm going to do is just simply flip this coin. So the first trade will be a +5, so we get +5 on the first trade. The next trade simply is a +5. So it obviously won't replicate trading 100%, but it's the closest thing that we can get in order to train our psychology to thinking probabilities especially. So the next trade is a -1. So we've had 3 winners and then we've had a -1. The next trade would be a +5. So we've started the month off really well here. We've had 4 winners and 1 loss so far. So the next trade is a +5. So we've had 6 trades, we've had 5 winners, 1 loss. The next trade is a +5. The next trade here is a -1. The next trade is a -1. So we get a little bit of a losing streak right here. And the last but not least, the last trade is going to turn out and it's going to be another -1. So as you can see, we hit a losing streak right there at the end. So if we just tally it up, we have 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. So we have a 30% month, and then obviously we have 4 losses. So overall that would be a 26% month if we took obviously 10 trades within that month. And this is one reason why for me win rate doesn't really matter. So let's just say we started off with a -1, -1, -1, -1, and then we got a 5, and then we got another two losses in a row. And then we got a 5 and a 5 and then another loss. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So that's our full 10 trades. And as you can see, to start the month, we got 4 losing trades, a 4 losing streak. So as you can see, we started the month pretty brutal on this example here. So we got 4 losses in a row, and then we got 1 winning trade, which wiped all of those losses out, which then put us into 1% profit. We then got 2 consecutive losses, which then put us at a -1. And then we then got 2 consecutive wins, which overall would have put us at a +9. And then we got to finish the month, we got a -1. So overall in that month it would have been a +8% month, which is still absolutely brilliant. So what I would do is, if you are struggling with your psychology and you are really fixated on win rate, what I would do is I would do what Albert Burgess said. I would keep a coin on your desk. If you're ever doubting yourself or ever doubting your strategy, just sit there, flip a coin 10 times and literally see the probabilities play out. As I said within the video, it's not always going to replicate trading 100%, but it's the closest thing we've got, because obviously trading has got 2 outcomes, and a coin has 2 sides to the coin, heads and tails. So it's the closest thing we've got in order to replicate our trades. And these sequence of events are not going to be the same every time. So if you sit there and you flip a coin 10 times, 5 times over, obviously if you write your results down, they are not going to be the same every single time. Sometimes you're going to win like 3-4 trades in a row. Other times you'll lose 6 trades in a row, 7 trades in a row, whatever it may be. But overall, if your average risk to reward is, pretty good, what you will get and what you will find is that overall after the month, you will finish in profit, and that's the main thing and the most important thing when it comes to trading. So yeah guys, if you're going to give this a go, please let me know in the comments down below, subscribe to the channel, drop a like on today's video if it did provide any value and if it did help you out. And without further ado guys, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.